All right, ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to Heartland Championship Wrestling here on the Epic Sports Broadcasting Network. It is great to see you here. Happy Memorial Day to everyone, and thank you for coming to check out Heartland Championship Wrestling. Tonight we come to you from Sacramento, California with West Coast Championship Wrestling. And we have some big matches here for Memorial Day. 2 title matches for the Ring of Honor Championships, as we will see in the main event. The Ring of Honor Heavyweight Champion Jay Lethal defending his title against the challenger Adam Cole. And in our second main event, this is going to be a slobber knocker, a Lumberjack match for the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championship. As you will see, the Briscoe brothers squaring off against the Crist brothers, known as OI4K, Dave and Jake Crist, for the long vacant Ring of Honor Tag Team titles. And what a match that is going to be. Already tonight we've seen some exciting bouts. Nick Aldis opened the card with a win over Silas Young. Former Ring of Honor Heavyweight Champion Jay White returned to action with a win over Chuck Taylor. In the resumption of a heated rivalry, it was the Bravado brothers scoring another surprising victory over the team known as Ringkampf, Timothy Thatcher and Walter. Nigel McGuinness knocked off ACH in singles competition. And in the match we just saw, another very heated rivalry played out as Red Dragon, Kyle O'Reilly, and Bobby Fish defeated the world's greatest tag team of Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin. It was the return to action from injury of Charlie Haas, and it was an unsuccessful return as he and Shelton Benjamin suffered another defeat at the hands of Team Takeover in the form of Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish. Now we're ready for our first televised match of the night in singles competition. This has important implications for the championship rankings in the Ring of Honor. It will be AJ Styles taking on Adam Paige, the Hangman. Very similar sized competitors. AJ comes in at 5'11", 215 pounds. Paige is 6 foot even and 207 pounds. And we are ready for tonight's opening matchup. Referee calls for the bell, and we're underway with AJ Styles taking the initiative. Styles is going to start things off with a headlock, and he's going to work that into a tornado DDT, and right away Adam Paige is dazed. Styles follows up with a second DDT, but this time Paige slips out the back door of that one, and he is going to attempt the pump handle slam. That is a choice roll, and it is going to take a roll of 8 or lower to pull that one off. And on a roll of 10, Styles gets out of the way of that one. These two guys have each other scouted. Reversals of moves here in the early going, and it's AJ Styles with a whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes Paige. Styles drops down. Paige comes off the opposite side, and it is a high flying dropkick by AJ Styles that nails Paige and puts him down. Paige is down. What's Styles going to do? He is going to go for the death jump. Up to the top rope goes AJ Styles. He comes off, and he nails Adam Paige once again. He is quickly going to go for the cover. We need a roll of 6 3 times over. Count of 1. Count of 2. And he just kicks out at the count of 2.5. Adam Paige lucky to get out of that situation. As we say hello to Joseph Hinkle here in the chat room. Styles follows up with a Pele kick, and he drills Adam Paige. Paige up to one knee. Styles stays on it with another drop kick, and Paige is down once again. What's AJ going to do? He's going to go right to the Styles Clash. Count of 1. And oh, Paige gets his leg over the bottom rope. Yeah, Styles hit that Styles Clash, but he was a little too close to the side of the ring, and Paige was able to slip away. Styles hits the Styles Clash once again. And Paige once again gets his foot over the bottom rope. This time he got the left arm just under the bottom rope, and Paige is in bad shape here. Styles dominating the early moments of this match. What's AJ going to do now? He's going to go for the torture rack powerbomb. And on a roll of 7, he nails it. The torture rack powerbomb, down goes Paige. He is slow to get to his feet. He has taken a beating in this match. Here's a whip to the ropes by AJ. Coming off the ropes, and oh! Paige catches AJ coming off the ropes. He catches him in a small package. He's going to go for the pin, but AJ kicks right out of that one. Adam Page turning the momentum with that move. And now he's going to go for an apron shooting star press. And he nails it. He drills AJ Styles with that shooting star press. And Styles is going to roll out of the ring. Out at ringside we go. First brawl on the ringside floor, and it is Paige who gets the best of Styles with a series of chops and slams Styles headfirst onto the ring apron. Paige in control as action returns to the ring. Paige now goes for that shooting star press a second time, and a second time he drills it. Adam Page with all the momentum now. Styles is down. And Adam Page is going to pitch Styles out of the ring. Back to the arena floor we go for a second time. Oh, but this time on a roll of 5, it is AJ Styles who gets the best of the brawl. He grabs Adam Page and slams Adam Page back first against the ring apron. Will we see a disqualification here? No, we will not. Styles in control again. He is going to go for the Fosbury flop, and this time it is Paige who leaves the ring. After Styles hit him with that senton bomb, Paige is out of the ring. Can Styles go for the suicide dive? No, he cannot get there. And we are once again going to see action on the arena floor. And on a roll of 7, with Paige's ring rating being an A, it is the best man wins. And Paige is the better man on the arena floor, so he takes control. And now it is going to be Paige back in the ring going for the death jump. And on a roll of 7, he hits it. And Styles is down. We have a great match going on here. Paige now is going to go for the slingshot lariat. But on a roll of 4, AJ Styles gets out of the way of that one. And Paige crashes hard into the canvas. Styles in control now. He is going to go for the phenomenal DDT, and he drops Paige headfirst onto the mat. Styles still in control, whip to the ropes. Paige comes off the ropes, and once again it is Paige who gets there first. And as Styles was bending down for the back body drop, it is a hard knee to the side of the head by Adam Page, and Paige is back in control as we welcome ID Jester to ringside for tonight's match. Paige now with a rolling neck breaker. Drops Styles onto the mat. Paige follows that up with a jumping DDT. And Styles is staggered. Paige thinks about a whip to the ropes. Instead, he goes to a bite to the forehead. Oh, just biting the forehead. That is disgusting. The referee lays on the count, but Paige is staying in control here. He tries for the missile drop kick, but AJ gets out of the way of that one. He is the better athlete of the two. And now it is Styles in control. Whip to the turnbuckle. And on a roll of 9, it is a big kick by Styles to Adam Page as Paige bounces off the turnbuckle. Styles still in control. Another whip to the turnbuckle. This time on a roll of 12, Adam Page bounces off the turnbuckle, and Styles almost decapitates Adam Page with a running clothesline. Page is down. Styles is going to go for the Styles Clash. And this time the pin roll is 8 or lower. And And on a roll of 3, he gets the pin. AJ Styles with the Styles Clash scores the pinfall victory over Adam Page here in tonight's opening contest here on the Epic Sports Broadcasting Network. So score that a big win for AJ Styles, who takes one step higher on the rung of the ladder of contenders here in Ring of Honor, looking to do some damage and perhaps get his way into title contention for the winner of the title match later on tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, next up we have tag team competition. This is for the vacant Ring of Honor Tag Team Championship. As you know, these titles have been vacant for several months now since the former champions, the world's greatest tag team, Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin, had to surrender the belts when Charlie Haas was brutally injured at the hands of Donovan Dijak. A tournament was conducted, and the finals of the tournament came down to the Briscoe brothers against these men, Jake and Dave Crist, collectively known as OI4K, Ohio is for Killers. And the first time we saw these teams in competition for the title, that match was interrupted when the members of Red Dragon, Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, charged the ring, interrupted the match, tried to make off with the tag team belts, tried to get themselves into a tag team title match, but the commissioners of West Coast Championship Wrestling refused to let that happen, and instead signed this Lumberjack style match to decide the World Tag Team Champions. The way this works is that there are 12 men outside the ring, 3 on each side, and anytime one of these teams rolls an out of the ring or pitches the opponent out of the ring, we will determine which side of the ring that they go to, and depending on who is on that side of the ring, we may see all sorts of shenanigans taking place. For those of you who are fans of Filsinger Games Legends of Wrestling, the rules for Lumberjack matches are here in the Legends of Wrestling Ringside Companion, which can be picked up as part of the Filsinger Games collection. So on the outside of the ring, on side 1, it will be representatives of Ring of Honor: Nigel McGuinness, ACH, and Brian Danielson. On side 2, we will have representatives from the faction known as Team Dynamite. That will be Cody Rhodes, Chris Jericho, and Kenny Omega. These guys have had spirited competition with both the Ring of Honor Originals and with the team known as Takeover, who has caused all the problems in the tag team division. And it will be the members of Team Takeover out of the ring on side 3: Donovan Dijak, Bobby Fish, and Kyle O'Reilly. And on side 4, it will be Brody Lee, Eddie Kingston, and Michael Elgin, some bad dudes outside the ring on side 4. So those are your Lumberjacks. We are ready for action with the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championship on the line. So here we go. Starting things off, it will be Mark Briscoe for the Briscoe brothers against Jake Crist for the team of OI4K, as the Lumberjacks anxiously circle the ring. And we have our first lockup, and it is Mark Briscoe who will take the advantage. And immediately Mark Briscoe hits a killer enziguri. Nice move by Briscoe off the opening lockup, and Jake Crist has been hurt. Briscoe's going to follow that up with a senton splash, but Jake gets out of the way of that one, and it is Jake in control. Jake now with a spinning wheel kick, and he nails Briscoe on the side of the head. Briscoe is stunned. Can he make the tag to his brother? No, he can't get there. And Jake Crist is in control. Jake now is going to try for the running kick in the corner. That Yakuza-style Mafia kick. He needs a choice roll of 10 or lower to hit that one, and he nails it. And Briscoe is hurt. Mark tries to get over once again and tag his brother Jay. This time he gets there, and it is Jay Briscoe into the match for the Briscoe brothers. Jay will take on Jake Crist, as the Lumberjacks at ringside are again anxiously awaiting some action. And this time it is Jay Briscoe who tries for the running Hurricane Rana, but Jake Crist is the faster of the two men. He gets out of the way of that, and Jake is going to fire back with a whip to the ropes. Jay Briscoe coming off the ropes, and on a roll of 8, it is a hard back elbow from Jay Crist that takes Jay Briscoe down to the canvas. Jake now is going to try that running Yakuza kick in the corner once again, and against Jay, he needs a roll of 7 or lower to connect on that. And on a roll of 5, he nails it. He nailed it, and Jay Briscoe is staggered. Jake is going to bring brother Dave into the ring now and give Dave Crist his first action of the night. Dave is in control, and Dave is going to go for the moonsault knee drop. And Jay Briscoe gets out of the way of that, and instead Dave Crist is going to go for the whip to the turnbuckle. Jay comes off the turnbuckle, and Dave nails him with a hard back elbow. And Dave Crist now is in control. He's going to go for another whip to the turnbuckle, and another hard elbow smash by Dave Crist. And Jay Briscoe has been stunned. Here's another whip to the turnbuckle. Dave is working those turnbuckles. And this time it is Jay Briscoe coming off the ropes with a running clothesline that takes Dave Crist out of his boots. Jay's going to go for the cover. Count of 1, count of 2. We're going to see a pin save here. And yes, Jake is able to make the pin save just in the nick of time, but that already costs OI4K their first pin save, as Jay Briscoe just stunned Dave Crist coming off the ropes with that powerful running clothesline. Just about knocked his head into row 3 here at the Garden One Center in Sacramento. And now Jay Briscoe is going to pitch Dave Crist out of the ring, and we're going to see the Lumberjack action for the very first time. And the roll says we are going to the Team Dynamite side of the ring. So these are good guys. Cody Rhodes, Chris Jericho, 1 to 3, 4 to 6. I miscalculated that. No, we are going to the side of the ring where Team Takeover is located. And OI4K has formed an alliance with Team Takeover, so I don't think we're going to see any shenanigans here. And on a roll of 4, Jay Briscoe chases Dave Crist out of the ring, and it is Dijak who takes Jay Briscoe and nails him with a clothesline. Both wrestlers are tossed back into the ring. Mistake by Jay Briscoe, as Dave Crist is now in control after Jay Briscoe was attacked on the outside by the Lumberjacks. Here's Dave now, spinning wheel kick. Jay Briscoe is hurt. Dave follows up with another moonsault knee drop. But Jay gets out of the way of that one. And Jay fires back with a super kick, stunning Dave Crist. Jay with a super kick. Follows up with a second super kick. Nailed him again. Jay follows that up with a whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes Dave Crist. And on a roll of 3, it is Dave Crist who gets the advantage. Jay Briscoe ducks his head for a back body drop, but Dave Crist grabs him and drops him with an awesome pile driver. Dave Crist now in control. And Dave Crist is going to go for the death jump. And on a roll of 5, it is Jay Briscoe who gets to his feet first, grabs Dave Crist off the top turnbuckle and throws him down to the mat hard. Down goes Dave Crist, and it is Jay Briscoe in control. And he is going to drop Dave Crist with the J Driller. That's a finishing move. We may have a pinfall here on a roll of 6. Count of 1. And oh, this time Dave Crist manages to kick out. Here comes Mark Briscoe into the ring for a Briscoe Brothers double team. But oh, on a roll of 11, Dave Crist ducks out of the way of that attempted double team, and Jay Briscoe and Mark Briscoe collide. How about that? Dave now is in control. And it is Dave with a whip to the ropes. Jay Briscoe comes off the ropes. But oh, this time it is Jay Briscoe who comes off the ropes with a flying shoulder tackle and takes Dave Crist down to the mat. Everything the Crist brothers tried here has been unsuccessful, as Jay now is in control, and another J Driller. Another pin attempt, and this time Dave Crist kicks out at the count of 1. Jay tags out to Mark Briscoe. Mark coming into the ring. Mark is going to try the cutthroat driver. That is a big move from Mark Briscoe. That's his finisher. The pin is on a 6 or lower. Jake has no option but to try for the pin save, and he makes the pin save. But Dave Crist is in a world of trouble now, and the Crist brothers are out of pin saves. And now it is the day 1 finisher, the Doomsday device. They've got him up, and they nail Dave Crist. The pin roll is a possible 10 or lower. There's going to be no interference from the Lumberjacks as they are battling out at ringside. And on a roll of 9, we get the pin. Mark Briscoe has pinned Dave Crist. And the Briscoe brothers have won the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championship. How about that in a Lumberjack match? We saw the Lumberjacks in action only one time as Jay Briscoe went outside the ring and ran afoul of Donovan Dijak out there. But the Briscoe brothers managed to keep the rest of the action in the ring, and they took advantage over Dave Crist and pinned Dave Crist after the Doomsday device to win the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championship. Congratulations to Mark and Jay, the Briscoe brothers from Sandy Fork, Delaware. Dem boys have won the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championship here on Memorial Day weekend in Sacramento. Disappointment once again for the Crist brothers. They're a fine tag team out of the Midwest, but tonight it was the Briscoe brothers getting the victory and capturing the vacant Ring of Honor Tag Team Championship. And now, fans, that brings us to our main event for the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Championship. Jay Lethal is your champion. He has had his problems with Team Takeover. And your challenger from Team Takeover is Adam Cole, the winner of this year's Money in the Bank ladder match. Jay Lethal is still battling a leg injury that he suffered at the hands of Donovan Dijak and Team Takeover. So he is not wrestling at full strength here tonight, and Adam Cole has everything set up in his favor as he attempts to capture the Ring of Honor Heavyweight Championship. And the opening initiative roll goes to Adam Cole. Cole gets things started off with an arm drag. Normally Lethal might have been able to avoid that, but in his weakened condition, Adam Cole connects on the arm drag, and Cole follows that up with a whip to the ropes. Lethal comes off the ropes, clearly favoring that left leg, and on a roll of 8, there is a collision in mid-ring, and Lethal gets the best of that collision. Lethal is still has the strength advantage, and he took Adam Cole down with a shoulder tackle coming off the ropes. And now it is Lethal with a whip to the ropes. Cole comes off the ropes, and this time it is a shoulder tackle by Cole that takes Lethal down to the canvas. Cole now goes for the reverse DDT, but Lethal slips out of the back door of that one on the reversal, and he takes Cole down to the mat and immediately wraps him up in the figure 4 leg lock. How about that? Lethal is wrestling on one leg, and he's already trying to take out the leg of Adam Cole, as Cole manages to get over to the top rope, or to the bottom rope, excuse me, and break that hold. But Lethal making a statement early in this match. He may be wrestling with that knee brace, but he is not going to go down without a fight here tonight in Sacramento. Lethal now follows it up with another whip to the ropes. Cole comes off the ropes, and this time it is a double clothesline. Both men are down. Both men down on the double clothesline. It is Adam Cole getting to his feet first, by virtue of the fact that he's got the better ropes rating because of the injury to Jay Lethal. So Cole once again is able to capitalize on that leg injury. And oh, this time it is Cole drilling at Jay Lethal with the Florida Key. That is a +1 finisher. The pin count is 7, count of 1, count of 2. And oh, just like that, we have a count of 3. And Adam Cole has successfully taken advantage of the injured Jay Lethal to win that matchup with the Florida Key finishing move. And Adam Cole is your new Ring of Honor Heavyweight Champion. Everything worked to perfection for Adam Cole with his plots to gain the Ring of Honor Heavyweight Championship. First, he sent his thug, Donovan Dijak, after Jay Lethal. And it was Dijak who injured the leg of Jay Lethal, setting up this weakened champion for tonight's title match. Then it was Cole, with the assistance of Dijak, who won the Money in the Bank ladder match to earn this title opportunity. So the plan comes together for Adam Cole and the members of Team Takeover. Cole is in the ring celebrating with Donovan Dijak, celebrating with Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish. Roderick Strong is in the ring, all the members of Team Takeover. Celebrating here tonight in Sacramento as Jay Lethal is helped out of the ring by his allies, ACH and Bryan Danielson and Nigel McGuinness. So, a mixed night for the Ring of Honor Originals as the Briscoe brothers win the tag belts, but Jay Lethal loses the Ring of Honor Heavyweight Championship. There will be a rematch, and Lethal will have time to hopefully get that leg back in shape before the rematch with Adam Cole for the title. But for tonight, Adam Cole is your Ring of Honor Heavyweight Champion. And that concludes tonight's wrestling matches. Thank you for everybody who came out. Thomas Morgan, welcome to the broadcast. Now, Red Sox fan, Steve Tower, good to see you here in the Epic Sports Broadcasting Network. Joseph Hinkle, ID Jester stopped by for a cameo. Thank you to everybody who came out tonight, and thank you for watching tonight's broadcast of West Coast Championship Wrestling, brought to you by the Heartland Championship Wrestling Federation here on the Epic Sports Broadcasting Network. My name is Dave Little, and once again, happy Memorial Day to everyone. Thank you all who have served for your service. Thank you all who have given your lives in service for this country and your families as we remember you on this Memorial Day. And thank you also to Mr. Stupid Look, who was able to join in live. And on behalf of the Epic Sports Broadcasting Network, ladies and gentlemen, that's our stream, and I am out of here.